Hello! Today we will be writing. Nope. Hello. In this episode we will be writing the WC command with the C flag enabled by default for the D programming language in Windows. To start, we will write a file wc.d, which will be our word count file. In it we will import, or we will make it module wc, and we will import std.stdio and import std.conv like we usually do. In it we will have a void main string args, and this will require a bit of argument parsing. So we will have a string mode is equal to dash c, and for each argument in args, so this will iterate over each of our arguments as the word arg. If arg.length is equal to 0, continue. So what this will do is it'll check if the argument is empty, if they just were given an empty string, and it won't add that to anything. If the argument's 0th character is equal to dash, we will set mode equal to arg. So what this will do is it'll set our mode to whatever dash flag that we have, be it dash C or dash L, and then we can have string files is empty by default, and then we can we can say continue, which will give us into our next loop iteration if we had it, and by default what we would do at the end of the loop is we would say files is an arg. So if we add this, if we save it and we add it to our make file by saying wc is based on wc.d and ldc to wc.d, and let's build wc by default. If we make, we will have head.d, tail.d. So if we build it again and count the lines, you will see that it has the C flag but this extra parameter, so we can avoid that by iterating from 1 to the last argument, and indeed the $ signifies last. What this will get us is the C flag and wc.d. So all we have to do now is say for each file in files, you would say if mode is equal to C, write line file.read.length, and then you would just say a space followed by the file name. And else we can have some sort of error, invalid mode, and why don't we call it invalid flag, in fact. And if we build this, no property read, so we have to import std.file. So this is a file utility read. You can find this on the D standard library pages. But now if we get rid of our write line, we should have a working, oh, sorry, didn't save. We should have a working wc.d, and if we hit Control A, it's 566. This will work for pretty much anything. wc.exe, it is just over 789 kilobytes. So yeah, that's our word count command. It only supports the C flag for now. Maybe at some future point we'll add a line counting, but that's all for today, folks.